Hi little butterflies, welcome back to my channel Butterfly MUA. If you're new here, my name is Mercedes. I'm the face behind Butterfly MUA, and if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're not new, welcome back. So today's video is just a quick tag video. So this is the drugstore tag that I found on Kelly Gooch's channel, and I thought it'd be really interesting to see my views and opinions on some drugstore brands. And also, if you want to take part, I tag you. I would love to see what your answers would be, whether they'd be the same as mine or different. So let's dive straight in because I'm running behind today and I still have to do dinner and I've got work. So we'll quickly dive in. So the first question is, which drugstore brand has the best packaging? So for me, that has to be Revolution. So Revolution to me are very much a drugstore brand. I'm in the UK. They sell them in Superdrug and in Boots, some in Boots, not all of it in my local. And they also sell it on their website. I find their prices to be very, very good, very, very drugstore. They do have other brands within their brand that are more higher priced, but for the most part, Revolution are very much drugstore, and I find that they definitely have the best packaging. It's really playful. Like, they recently did a Bratz collection which was very playful, very colourful, quite creative. Like, the design of it was more triangular than just your bog standard squared oblonged eyeshadow palette. Yeah, other ones, like they've just done a Flintstones collab, like with Pebbles, and they've made it look like cereal. So yeah, I definitely think Revolution have the most interesting and the best packaging, like creative wise, and actually a lot of it is quite hard wearing as well. Like, their packaging does last and it is very creative, like their collabs with other influencers and people like that. I really, really enjoy their packaging. Question number 2. Which drugstore brand has the worst packaging? That is a hard one. If we're going on a creative sense, I'm going to say number 7. I actually love, and I mean love, number 7. I have loads of number 7 in my collection. If there's something new, I want it, but to me it always looks the same. Like, they don't really push the boat out and make it look any different from the last thing they sold. Okay, so these are just 2 items I have from number 7. This is a face and eyeshadow palette, and this is like a lip and cheek palette. To me, it's very sort of just plain and black. Like, it's in some ways quite sophisticated, but in other ways I love colour. As you can see, all around me is colour. So I do find it a little bit boring. Some of their Christmas collabs, they do add a bit of glitter, a bit of sparkle, make them stand out a little bit more, but I do still find number 7 packaging a little bit boring. Question number 3. What brand makes you want to buy everything? Revolution. I'm addicted to their website. I'm always on their website. I'm always looking at what I can buy next, and I like the fact that you have like Revolution reward points. So every time you spend on their website, they clock up like a bit like a Tesco club card, and then you can put it towards your next purchase. So, and I do really like their products and I like their formulas, and I just really enjoy Revolution, so that is definitely the one for me, Revolution. Question 4. What drugstore brand is the most boring? Ooh. Is it Makeup Academy? Like, they're in my Superdrug. I hope I've got the name right. That's what I mean, like, they're quite boring. So, and I walk past them and sometimes I sort of look at them and I think, oh no. And then I will skip right over to like Elf or Revolution or something else. So I find Makeup Academy looks quite boring. I haven't tried any of their products, so I can't say whether the formula is very good, but it looks a bit boring to me. Question 5. What drugstore brand is the most inclusive? Ooh, I don't know actually. most brands that come to mind are not drugstore, like Fenty and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I think because whenever I've bought, like for my makeup kit to do like different skin tones, I've always gone for something more high end. Like I've gone for like Dior or Fenty or something else. I might have to say Revolution again. I think I might say Revolution because actually some of their latest collabs, like they've collabed with black influencers and they've got more inclusive. Like they come out with face palettes that are specifically designed for like medium to dark skin tones and then darker skin tones, whereas we've got enough of like the fairer skin toned stuff. So yeah, I'm going to say Revolution again. Basically I might as well just say this video is just all Revolution. And I have noticed recently as well, when I've bought foundation to try from Revolution, or I've been looking at it, there are a lot more darker tones on there. There are a lot of lipstick shades which are for darker skin tones as well, like their kind of nude lips. So yeah, I think I'm going to change my mind and go with Revolution. Number 6, what drugstore brand have you been using the longest? Number 7. I know I said like their packaging was boring, but I do really enjoy their formula, I enjoy their products. So yeah, it has to be number 7. I've been using that since I left school, which was like 16 years ago or something ridiculous. As soon as I got my first job and I started getting a paycheck, number 7 was what I bought, and actually it's quite often what I fall back on. If something isn't going right with my skin, I will fall back on number 7, so it has to be number 7. Number 7. What affordable online brand do you want to see in stores? I was going to say Revolution, but actually I want to see more Maybelline and Wet n Wild. So lately, like, Maybelline have recently collabed with Sailor Moon, but we can't get it over in this country. You can only get it in like Japan and places like that, and I would love that. I'm such a big Sailor Moon fan, and for me to buy it I'd have to go to eBay and pay triple if not quadruple the price. So I would love more Maybelline to be in stores, but also Wet n Wild, because they sell bits and bobs in my local store, like the odd eyeshadow palette and the odd lipstick and the odd this. But when they come out like with a big collection like SpongeBob or Saved by the Bell, it's all overseas, it's all over in America and places like that. So I would love to see more Maybelline and more Wet n Wild in stores, maybe have like a bigger selection area. I mean, most supermarkets and drugstores over here, you get one little row and that's it. That's all you have to select from. So yeah, I would like to see more of them. Question 8. What drugstore brand surprised you in a good way? Revolution. I hear a lot of bad stuff, like people bash Revolution quite a lot. You watch a lot of YouTubers and they're like, I don't like Revolution, they're cheesy, I don't like their formula, I don't like this and this. But actually I've become so hooked on it because I love their formula and it's at a really decent price. A lot of my channel at the moment has been Revolution makeup. I have just really enjoyed it and it has really surprised me in a good way. So yeah, again, might as well have been a Revolution video. Question 9. What is the best, most affordable drugstore brand? That one's difficult because I find quite a few affordable and I really like them. So obviously I like Revolution, I like Maybelline, and I like number 7. Maybe Revolution Relove. It's still a Revolution brand, but it's like a sister brand. So I think I'm going to have to say Relove. They are Revolution's version of the cheapest cheap brand they can do. It's still really good formulas and really good ingredients, but the packaging is a bit naff, like it breaks easily and it's not the best, but it's super affordable and I have really enjoyed the Revolution Relove products, like their primer, the foundation, the powders, the contour palette, the eyeshadow palette, the fantasy eyeshadow palette. That is my holy grail. I love that. So yeah, I'm going to say Revolution Relove. And the final question, the most improved drugstore brand. I think I'm gonna have to say Elf. So I remember a few years ago I bought quite a bit of Elf makeup. I tried it. It was okay, but I wasn't overly impressed. Like, it was a bit like hit and miss. I was a bit like, take it or leave it. I'm not overly fussed. Whereas recently, some of the Elf products, especially their eyeshadows, like the Mint Melt Mint Bee palette, absolutely stunning, and I love that. And I find they have really upped their game. They have really improved their formula. Like their eyeshadows now, I am so tempted to go to Superdrug and buy a handful because I loved that eyeshadow formula so much. And yeah, I just think they have really tried hard to not be boring. Like for me, Elf got a bit boring. There was like an eyeliner that I really loved and a couple of other products, but then I wasn't really interested in anything else. Whereas now at the moment, I really want to try their foundation, I really want to try their concealer, I want to try all their other eyeshadows, I want to try more lipsticks. So I definitely think Elf are the most improved drugstore brand. So that is all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this tag video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also remember I tag you. If you want to know what the questions are, I'm gonna put them all down in the description box so you can see them and answer them, and please tag me in your videos. I would love to see what your answers are. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.